Live in objective reality. Objective reality is the way things are, regardless of perceptions, opinions, or beliefs. The masses live in an emotional fantasy world filled with magical thinking, supernatural dreams, and a mystical vision of how the world works. This is not because they're stupid. It's because they're scared. They are mostly scared of dying, partly of living, and always of suffering. The bottom line is that fear is fear, whatever its root cause, and it's no way to live. The great achievers force themselves to grow up emotionally and come to grips with life as it really is, instead of what they wish it were. Living in and operating your life in a state of objective reality helps you understand why people do what they do, live like they live, and buy what they buy. When it comes to building your fortune, this is extremely helpful. For example, if you're selling a product or service to the masses, the more emotional the appeal, the more they buy. Since the average person operates from fear, the easiest sell is the product or service that helps them overcome anxiety. If they're afraid of being poor, sell them on being rich. If they're afraid of getting old, sell them on feeling young. If they're afraid of dying, sell them eternal life. Fear is the strongest motivator of the masses, and your job is to avoid falling into this trap. Instead, discipline yourself to employ the opposite mindset, which is abundance. The objective reality of life is one of abundance, but you must have the courage to ignore your fears on the path to discovering it. Can you change the fear-based minds of the masses? Probably not, with a few exceptions. The rest will spend their entire lives living in fear, no matter how prosperous they become. Your job is to make sure you're not one of them, because if you live in fear, no amount of money or success will suffice. It's a miserable self-induced existence. You begin living in abundance by taking full responsibility for your results in life. Never blame anyone else for your failures. When you look in the mirror, you'll see the person, for better or worse, who put you where you are. The next step is to avoid delusion and embrace the realities of life. And the final step is to reach the realization that in a free market capitalistic society, you can be, have, and do almost anything you desire. The abundance is real and is yours for the taking. Now here's your quote of the day from Neil deGrasse Tyson. Says this, and I quote, "If your belief system is not founded in an objective reality, you should not be making decisions that affect other people." If your belief system is not founded in an objective reality, you should not be making decisions that affect other people. And here's your action step for today. Something that you can do as it relates to what you've learned today. Identify one area of your life where you're engaged in magical thinking and convert it to objective reality. Identify one area of your life where you're engaged in magical thinking and convert it to objective reality. Here's your critical thinking question of the day. Are you more of a magical or critical thinker? Are you more of a magical or critical thinker? Live in objective reality.